There's a lot of things I want to say about Bill Clinton, but the things I want to say about him will probably get me arrested. I'm just being honest with you. White folk like Bill Clinton are the worst of the worst because they claim not to be something, but deep down they really are. Bill Clinton owed his career, political career, to the naivete or the stupidity of black Americans. This man and his wife, time and time again, have given the black community a middle finger. The other day when he was heckled or interrupted by the protesters, you would think a man of his age, his political standing, everybody talking about how smart he is, would have just sat back and let the protesters say what they're going to say and say, okay, you said what you said, now let me say what I got to say. Or just ignore them or have them escorted out. No, Bill Clinton did what his wife opponents have did. Made it seem as if the black community accept criminality, basically playing into that stereotype, basically playing into what Ray Lewis and Stephen A. Smith and Charles Barkley and so many other handkerchief head blacks and racist whites have stated. Every black person in our community are not criminals. Every black person in our community don't make excuses for criminal behavior. But we do have an issue with our brothers and sisters being overcharged for crimes of being falsely in prison or being shot dead or being denied the ability to make a living. Now, y'all seen me do these videos for a while. Y'all heard me talk about the Clintons since the moment I've been on YouTube. And I said they rats. I said you guys need to understand that Bill and his wife history. And I made videos addressing our black females. I told y'all the Clinton strategy was to go get the black female vote, and look what they've done. Hillary Clinton shows up to Black Girls Rock, what I thought was insulting. Hillary Clinton went and talked to Trayvon Mom and Jordan Davis and Eric Garner and them, and I'm sitting there saying, where was she at during those actual events? She was pretty silent. But because our women, some of our women want to see a white savior, male or female, come in, they go against their better nature, or they argue against themselves and say, hey, I'm gonna support this white person. I told y'all I was in a dilemma, and I said, do I vote this election or do I sit this one out? But then I said, hey, I still gotta vote local. Cause that's what all the crap goes on at. Then I said, well, you know what? We had 8 years of a president that didn't do shit for the black community. And there's some brothers and sisters out here in voluntary narrative. He can't do everything, or he's not the black president. And I tell them, I said, but he's been the gay president, he's been the Hispanic president, he's been the Jewish president, he's been the white women president, he's been everybody else's president but us. But yeah, he's a half-breed, so what you expect? Now, when I look at Obama and I look at Clinton presidency, I see the same president. You know they wanted to morph Bush with Obama? No. Obama and Clinton. Now here it is. All the attacks that are still used to this day started with the Hillary Clinton 08 campaign. Black folks stood around Obama because we see a black man. We got to be careful with that. And I keep telling y'all, we got to be careful about looking at people's skin tone. There are people who are passing. There are people who are just like us. There are people who identify something else. They either will stand with us or go against us. And Obama hasn't done it. The other day he was trying to defend why he didn't choose a person of color in the Supreme Court. Well, I got Sotomayor. That's for Hispanics. I got Kagan. That's for the Jews and the Dykes. Well, I got this guy. He's from Skokie, Illinois. Skokie, Illinois is full of Jews. So, well, how that's supposed to benefit black Americans? Bill Clinton did what he did 24 years ago with Sister Soldier. He wanted to prove to the Republicans and the Reagan Democrats and those white Democrats that thought that the Democrat Party became the party of the nigger, that I could put these niggas in check. in the black community, we gave him a pass. When he did that to the soldier, black folks said, whoa, man, hold on, man. You don't do it to our sister. Now, I couldn't vote for Clinton at that time. But I said I didn't vote for his ass in '96. And I won't cast a vote for his wife. I know what I had to do in the primary. I had to hold my breath. Okay, who's the best bet to go against Trump and Cruz and those cats? But right now, I've made my decision. I'm like, look, if Bernie wins, hey, that's great. But I don't think he'll win because the Democrats don't want him to win. Because these Democrats are center right. I mean center left. I'm sorry, center left. Excuse me. Bill Clinton, he can't hide it. Man, he got near damn near 70 years old. He can't hide his racism anymore. But then again, it was always there on the surface. You use Sister Soldier to gain white vote. You got an office. You know, we need to pass blacks X about the crime and stuff. We want y'all to go after criminals. We didn't want y'all to criminalize the whole goddamn community. Welfare reform has fucked us up. And it fucked up is black folks get welfare reform, but white folks are still able to gain welfare. How many stories heard of white folks who didn't need welfare getting welfare? How many foreigners have y'all seen line up at the welfare office? I remember when I came home, when I finally got honorably discharged out of the military, I needed some money in my pocket. I needed to eat. I knew that going back home, staying with my dad, that as a man, you just can't live under your family. Even though your father, you cool, still as a man, you don't want to do that. And I know there's certain benefits I was entitled to. And it wasn't like I was going to stay forever. I just needed a few months to get myself together while I get my benefits and my medical and all that stuff together. So I go to apply. White boy, able-bodied. They gave him cash and they gave him a link card. Then I look in the room, I'm like, where all the black folks at? They say there's more blacks in welfare, which we know ain't true. I see Asians, Hindus, Hispanics, Arabs, Armenians, Jamaicans. And I'm sitting there, I know people say with Jamaicans, they black, but nah, they don't consider them black in the United States. They look at them as Jamaican. They special black. They're the blacks that they want black Americans to be docile. Don't make a ruckus. Don't go out marching and shit. They jerk chicken and shit and shut the fuck up. Now, I know some of y'all who Jamaican like, hi, that's kind of wrong to be throwing us under the bus. I'm not. I'm telling you my observation. It's certain blacks that come from other parts of the world that white Americans love more than black Americans. Because black Americans are the only ones who truly led the charge to stand up against white supremacy. Then others in other countries have followed, but blacks in this country are more vocal about it. Now, that being said, I done served my country. And the lady said, I still gotta prove. I'm like, I'm in this fucking cast. You see me with goddamn crutches and shit. I'm like, I said, I had a bunch of my paperwork and you still. So when they did give me a paltry sum, I quickly said, okay, as soon as I get my benefits on, fuck it, I don't need it no more. Because you're gonna give an able-bodied white guy money in help, and you get these foreigners, but then you tell the news they make it seem as black Americans are the one robbing the system. In the housing market crash, they put it back on brothers and sisters. Instead of saying that, corporations and people on Wall Street in Washington fucked over the economy, they didn't go to jail. You send brothers and sisters to jail for a fucking parking ticket. You send brothers to jail for child support payments. And a lot of these kids ain't even these brothers' kids, or they don't even know these kids exist. Y'all sent brothers and sisters to jail for a dime bag, or white guys gotta be growing a goddamn farm in their house. They get off on a misdemeanor or slap on the wrist. Bill fucking Clinton and those Republicans in the 90s and those Democrats, and yes, the Congressional Black Caucus is a part of that. But it was a bunch of coons. And Bill Clinton threw it back in our face. Well, Joe Biden, we know Joe Biden was a rat. members of Congressional Black Caucus were coons. And we call these people out. But you the president of the fucking United States. You supposed to be a lawyer. You knew goddamn well what this would have done. And don't tell me you didn't know, because if you didn't know, you would never do what you said to Sister Soldier. You would never throw it to the wolves the way you did. The only black folk that was calling out Bill Clinton in the 90s was Farrakhan, Jesse, and Al. The very people that we in the black community throw under the bus. Bill Clinton and Jesse didn't get along. Because Jesse never forgot what Bill did to him. You went out to Sister Soldier at a black event. Now, it's some things I want to say so bad about Bill and Hillary Clinton. Like I said, I don't need no Secret Service knocking on my goddamn door. Oh, I ain't threatening no life or death type shit. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But they can take anything and say you're being violent towards the president of the United States, former president. Now, if you threaten the President Obama and you're white, you're cool. If you're a black person, any president, you fucked. But I'm gonna stick clear of that one. I gotta be very careful, because I don't want nobody saying that's what I know what I'm thinking, but I gotta be careful what I'm saying. But anyways, Bill Clinton basically told those protesters that the black community defending or giving cover to killers. Really, Mr. Clinton? When the Million Man March was announced, what did you do? You gave orders to your staff to have the military on standby. On standby, and you left Washington, D.C., so if something's go down, you won't look like you the villain of the story. See, a lot of our younger brothers and sisters, or some of our people, even my age, wasn't really paying attention. Because we've been told that politics is not a black thing, when black should be just as informed about politics and be just as interested in what's going on in finance and stuff. See, that's why I get pushback on some of my videos, and some of my brothers and sisters don't understand how this shit works. So they get frustrated and say, fuck it, I don't need to deal with it, I ain't got to talk about it, which is the wrong thing to do. Now, my thing is when Bill Clinton was accused of rape, we in the black community didn't go in on Bill Clinton. We said, hey man, if he did it, he let the laws of justice, I'm gonna say it, justice take his car. I forgot, I went blank on it, but let the courts deal with it. When the whole thing Muggle Whiskey went down, we said, man, it ain't got nothing to do with us. That's between him and his wife. Bill Clinton was pariah for a little bit to white Democrats, and he was already pariah to white conservatives, Republicans. But the black community gave him benefit. That he ran right to the black community when nobody else wanted him. He ran right to Harlem. But what happened? A lot of us saying he going to Harlem, they're going to gentrify. Oh, we need Bill Clinton here. He's going to be some. What happened? Talk to some of the brothers and sisters now. Harlem is gentrified. Bill Clinton don't come and go into the black community and make sure that he has government contacts, do stuff for the community that got him in office, made him popular. People didn't judge him like he's supposed to have been judged, but yet Bill Clinton turned around and gave the black community the middle finger time and time again. But that's our fault. We trust a group of people who have never proven themselves worthy of our love and trust. These motherfuckers have not done anything to prove for us to trust them. I'm being honest with you. And those of you who are non-racist, I mean no disrespect, but y'all got to do a lot. Y'all got to do a lot of shit. And that argument, well, I didn't have nothing to do with slavery or my ancestors did. You guys got, look. You guys will go hunting down World War II vets, war criminals, well into their night, damn near 100 years old. Say that somebody got to pay for their atrocities. We feel the same way, and y'all want to duck and dodge. So if y'all not racist and shit, y'all need to call people like Bill Clinton out. Just cause he got a D in front of his name or behind his name don't mean this motherfucker ain't racist. We saw what he did during the election campaign. You heard what he said. And the other day, brought it right back to 08. Brought it back to 92. He told them protesters that you guys support criminals. You guys defend the people that's murdered in the black community. He used the same goddamn talking points that Chris Christie, Jeb Bush, Donald Trump, and many others have said about Black Lives Matter, hands up, don't shoot. You supposed to be a professional politician. I've seen him get heckled before. He never lost his cool like that. But he gets some black folk, he want to lose his cool. You have to understand, a lot of these people have mothers and fathers that was taken away from them. Brothers and sisters who was murdered or falsely accused of crimes. How many times during the course of a month do we hear about people being released from jail? The other day, a brother just got released from jail after spending 32 years in jail for a crime he didn't commit. Look, I have no love for a criminal. I have no love for a person that go out there and commits a crime against another human being. But your administration have made it tough for even parents to even parent kids. Don't touch them. That's abuse. So these kids grow out no fucking discipline whatsoever. No consequences. They get 18, 19. You don't not only want to blame mom and dad, you want to blame the entire family, the entire community. Yes, there's some people that need to be in jail, Mr. Clinton. But to sit there and say that the black community or people protesting your draconian policies that you put in place are defending murderers, you got a lot of nerve. You didn't pardon motherfuckers that shouldn't have been pardoned, Mr. Clinton. You put laws in place that let these corporations become mega corporations. You the same motherfucker that was very up their mother Whiskey's dad. You were fucking her in the White House in the Oval Office with a fucking cigar. You've been accused of rape. Nobody's calling you a fucking rapist. The gay community ain't even going after us. You said, sorry, don't ask, don't tell the law. But it wasn't, but yet, who gets yelled at? President Obama. He's done more for gays than anybody. You told the black community basically, fuck you. That's what you said. So you know what the black community do? Come November, we need to look at each other and say, brothers and sisters, we gotta vote. We'll vote local election. When y'all go cast your vote, don't vote for Hillary Clinton. Don't let them scare you about what the Republicans. The Republicans have been fucking us for the last 8 years anyway. I'll tell you how we can defeat the Republicans and these corporations. Watch, we go vote local elections. We get our own candidates to run. And we control where we fucking spend our dollar. Because that's the only thing that matters in this country is money. But don't let Hillary Clinton or racist old cake ass get up in there. Remember, she was running saying, hey, me and Bill was making it. So y'all, people forget that. MSNBC, CNN, and Fox are disingenuous. In the big three networks. I remember what was said during that campaign. Our communities have been decimated in the last 24 or 5 years because of the policies of Bill Clinton. And he want to put off everybody. Yeah, Biden was a fuck up. Yeah, Biden need to be, and that's deflection. What about Joe Biden? Like a little kid. But what about him? No, we talking about you. You as a commander-in-chief. You let them protests get under your skin, but if you do that, how are we supposed to trust your wife? Because she didn't show her colors. Now y'all know I've been talking about we gotta vote. Vote local election. Vote your local election. That's where rubber beats the road at. You worry about that. Fuck Hillary Clinton. Fuck Bernie Sanders. Fuck Trump. Fuck Cruz. These politicians have disrespected us left and right. I told y'all, the moment George Zimmerman got away with it, that's when everybody said, fuck y'all. And those those women that went to support Hillary Clinton, I told y'all, I said she gonna use the black female vote. Y'all been following me. What has she been doing? She showed a black girl right. You think Hillary Clinton would have done that if she wasn't running? Remember, Hillary Clinton went to President Obama and said, withhold funds from African nations because they won't support homosexuality. You want blacks to accept a way of living that's not normal for us. Bill Clinton never told the Hispanic community, hey, you guys came here illegally. How dare you tell us that you want demand citizenship? You gays, you're not normal. How dare you gonna say compare being married to a man and woman to being married to a woman, man and man? He would have never went off on a motherfuckers like that. This round nose motherfucker. Yeah, you know how I call him round motherfucker. You know how when you drink, when old white dudes drink, you know the drink, their nose get that round shape. This motherfucker, a poor man, look like JFK, a poor man JFK. Look just like JFK to me. Every time I think about the Kennedys. Motherfucker, ever since he had that bypass, that motherfucker always like he about to pass out. And this big head freak next to him, you get in office, motherfuckers run against you. You bring all the former Clinton staff members into the White House, and they told you, fuck the black community. So I say to my brothers and sisters, another 4 years of us getting fucked ain't gonna matter. It's just that when the next election rolls around, we have our shit in order. Vote your local elections. Keep your money in motherfuckers. Let these corporations know that you just can't push us over anymore. But we gotta stop this less too evil shit. Bill Clinton, the other day, people saw it, and my father said, "Son, you've been saying it for 20-some years." I told you that Bill Clinton rotten. To sit there and tell those people, you guys are you're defending killers. You're defending people who's tearing up your community, killing other blacks. He would have never said that to anybody else. Every black person that's in jail ain't a criminal. Too many black men who had potential have been put on jail on bogus charges, who've been accused of things they didn't do. We see these cases all the time. 1990s, brothers might getting out of high school or college. If we wanted to go get certain jobs, we were told no, because the O.J. Simpson effect was still going on. And I find it ironic in the time and perfect they bring up O.J. Simpson through the election cycle. Ain't nobody stupid. Now some of y'all may not see it. O.J. Simpson supposed to be up for parole next year. Then you bring up something that happened 20-some years ago. I can see they brought this up in 1994. Hell, even 95. But you wait to 2016 to release this? Then you purposely show the clip where blacks are cheering whites and not showing all the clips. The old whites cheering for O.J. Simpson too. You put this up during election time, you want whites to get motivated. White Democrats and Republicans say, you know what? These niggers had Obama for 8 years. Got put in their place. Motherfucker got caught the other day on TV saying, well, this new voter ID law, we have to put a picture ID, we're going to make sure we win. What was the Democrats say? What was Bill Clinton at? Bill Clinton said, it's not racism that's going on. They did this to me. Remember he said that when he asked about racism? Bill destroyed a black woman's reputation. And we in the black community allowed him to get away with it. And Coretta Scott King funeral, he lectured the black people in that funeral. Why do y'all forget about that? Hillary got mad that a black protester, there been white protesters that protest they don't do shit like that. How dare these niggas question us? But it was the black community that made the Clintons what they were. And it's shame on us. Just like we made Obama. Shame on us. But this is why a lot of blacks have become apathetic to voting, because of them not being able to discern between bullshit and truth. Bill Clinton went around and said everybody else voted too. No, you're the president. You get the perks of being the president. You still retain that title. You still get Secret Service protection. But see, yeah, Toni Morris, I believe, sitting there saying he's the first black president. And you had other people amen to that shit. And I thought, when I heard that, I'm like, he ain't black. He would never know what it is for a black man to do. Because if he knew what it was like for a black man to go through, he would never let the Republicans bully him into that, or as he say, bully him into that law. He would never threw a black woman under the bus just to get a fucking vote. I got my issues with Black Lives Matter. Because I think it's being hijacked by the gay community. I think it's being manipulated by them. See, they got used by white gays and white straights. Now you want to come over and hijack it. It's funny how the media and politicians and celebrities have vilified blackness. But I told y'all when that George Zimmerman shit went down, I said, watch what's going to happen, folks. If they turn it up a notch. Oh, Harvey, you're a pessimist. You're being over dramatic. Everything I predicted it came true. Every fucking thing I predicted. See, there's one thing I know. I've watched, and I'm not saying all whites are racist. I'm not saying all blacks are cool. But when black Americans need to understand, whether you to the right or to the left and down the middle, you still a nigger to them. And Bill Clinton told black voters, you're niggas to me. And this is the time when you use social media. See, 20-some years ago, the internet was in its infancy. Now we got chat rooms and websites and YouTube. This is why motherfuckers come on YouTube and troll us, because they don't want these type of videos getting out. But I think we need to see Hillary Clinton message, and then the reporters get on TV. They don't even talk to the community. Remember one time they said the camera couldn't, no, they talk to activists, certain people. So they won't come talk to Johnny on the spot like me. See, I get it from, I'm like, you know, what Bill Clinton did, remind me what he did back with Sister Soldier. He basically told the black community, I don't need you. I need you to a point that you be dumb robots, go vote for my wife, but we're not going to respect you. I said, it's bad enough we got a current commander-in-chief and his administration that basically ignored us. Now we're going to turn around and give our vote again to another group of Democrats. Are you kidding me? I'd rather the Republicans get all. At least they don't hide what they're going to do to us. But see, we got to get mad enough as black folks say, you know what? We got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. So I'm begging my brothers and sisters, do not vote for Hillary Clinton. Do not support a politician or celebrity that support Hillary Clinton. If any black celebrity, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Trayvon's mother, Jordan Davis' mother, Eric Gardner's mother, any of these, Renisha McBride, not Misha McBride. What's her name? The one that got killed. Sandra Bland. I'm sorry. All them sisters that supporting Hillary Clinton got ostracized them. Because Hillary Clinton was nowhere near them women when shit went down. It was people like us that were supporting them. And you gonna turn around and run and put your support behind somebody when you could have said, I'm not supporting anybody? Because I got a question. Did Hillary and them go talk to Tamir Rice? Did Hillary call out the prosecutor saying that Tamir Rice's mother and father and that baby deserved justice? She ain't said shit about that, did she? She may have spoke about it here and there, but she ain't vocal about it. Well, I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. Don't give your vote to these devils. These motherfuckers ain't proving themselves worthy of us going out standing these long ass lines and casting a vote. You vote your local elections and you vote for to what you need to get done. Hillary she just want to make fucking history. Hillary don't care if she won't. She just want to become president. If she just get one term, she cool. She go down the history book forever. She want to be standing in history next to Obama as the first African American and the first woman. President Obama supporting the Clintons after they race bait and then sold our community, and then you got these celebrities saying we gotta go get Hillary and black women. Why y'all running Hillary Clinton? She don't like y'all. This bitch ain't. Her husband don't. Welfare reform affected black females more than anything. And the thing is, there was a shitload of black females on welfare to begin with, but sisters gotta jump through hoops. Or they didn't give a chick that be popping out babies welfare left or right. But if you lose your job and you struggling, you're on your own. 3-strike law. There are a lot of cases where brothers said, look man, once you get pinched by the cops, whether you did something or not, you're in the system, your name in the system, they put you over again and again, you fucked. Bill Clinton and them did so much damage to our community. And yes, have we participated in some of it? Yes, we have. But we ain't the only community got their issues. But the black community always is the one that's always under attack. But yet these motherfucking politicians run to our community and they want us to vote for them and stand with them. I'm gonna say this again to the sisters out here. Y'all gonna be the ones gonna be really, really disappointed. I mean, y'all on this woman shit. Hillary don't give a fuck about y'all. If she gave a damn, she would tell her husband, why don't you throw that black woman under the bus 20-some years ago? Why don't you push a law in effect that takes the man out of the community, or a law that makes it hard for women to get aid when they can't make ends meet or whatnot? It seems like these laws have benefited a particular group of people. But when Bill told those protesters that you guys support criminals, basically said fuck you. Y'all the problem with the community. Y'all the ones supporting, and that's bullshit. Black Lives Matter ain't supporting no criminals. Black Lives Matter is saying that the very laws you put in place has given us those police officers who commit these atrocities. All of a sudden, militarization of law enforcement went in effect. They're not military. I remember watching those things was going on. I said, these motherfuckers leaving home. I'm like, these motherfuckers want to put on military again. I said, that's why a lot of people, when I say something about being military in, that's what y'all head go to. That's not the military, it's police officers doing that. I've seen too many brothers go down for crimes they didn't commit, and then years later find they didn't do them. Bill Clinton at the time out, you defend them, the murderers in the black community, killing other blacks. Everybody who gets arrested in our community are not murderers or rapists or baby daddies or baby mamas or gang bangers. I remember state troop tried to give me a bogus ticket, but they so used to people not fighting. They was shocked when I came across. I said, no, you ain't gonna get me a ticket. Fuck with my insurance rates. You ain't gonna give me a ticket for somebody. I'm not gonna pay money for somebody I didn't do. That's why I keep telling brothers and sisters, quit being so fucking scared to stand up for yourself. If we have no problem checking each other, don't have somebody like a Bill Clinton manipulate you and guilt you and make you feel bad. What gets me is how we sit back and allow Democrats to use us and then try to check us and then make us feel bad about our issues. One of these days, we're going to realize that all we got is each other. This is why I said, some of my videos, I say, we got to put our petty differences to the side. Because I don't want to see any of our people get fucked over, continue getting fucked over. At some point, it's going to touch one of us. And we're going to want somebody to respect us and aid us and help us. I'm not looking to people outside the community. I'm not looking to other people of color who separate themselves from us to be our allies. And I damn sure don't expect white folk to come out in mass numbers and challenge the system. Because a lot of them live in fear that they're going to get swallowed up right along with us. But when Bill Clinton said what he said the other day, he basically told the black community, this is how I feel, what I think of you, and your protest, this is what I think of y'all. I think y'all defend the criminal. Bill Clinton said like a Republican. Y'all defend the criminality, and that's not what Black Lives Matter is doing. Too many brothers have lost their livelihoods or their reputations on lies. And the rules that Clinton put in and these politicians have ran with the last 20-something years have shown his ugly head. So Bill Clinton want to talk and make it seem like we're defending criminals in our community. Okay, we don't need to reward your wife with our vote. So I'm begging y'all, do not vote for a Clinton. If you Black Lives Matter or not, from now on, rest of the go to these rallies and just start cheering Donald Trump. No, cheer Bernie Sanders' name. Make her lose her cool. Make her look bad. And I don't care what other people who are progressive Democrats say, fuck them. Because I always want to tell black folk how we should vote, what we should think, and how angry we should get. If Bernie Sanders don't even win, at least Hillary won't win. Because I don't want the bitch in the office. Now people saying, all right, we might get a Trump or a Cruz. Well, white America gonna get them too. They're gonna suffer right along. They'll see it, but it'll be too late for them. But we need to vote local election. Don't let Bill Clinton did. He sounded like a damn Republican. This ain't the first time Bill Clinton said shit to us, and we keep making excuses for him. Yeah, Bill Clinton, like, yeah, we got this. No, he's not. Because Bill Clinton never did that with any other group of people. And we say this again, brothers and sisters. Don't let Bill Clinton's wife get in office. People say it's not fair to hold her responsible for her husband. And remember, she was riding on her cousin's coattail, talking about that she knows how to make the hard decisions. She had first-hand experience sitting next to the president. She inferred that they were both making decisions about what to do in this country. And she became a politician and read off her husband's legacy. I'm begging y'all, I repeat, do not vote. Do not vote for Hillary Clinton. And when people ask you why, say her husband opened his racist ass mouth again. Her and her husband keep showing their colors to the black community. The Democrat Party, y'all claim that y'all want us, but y'all done everything in y'all power the last 20 years, especially the last 8 years, to make us see that we can't trust you. Maybe the black community, we need to come up with a third party. We need to have somebody with a third party candidate or something. I'm tired of this lesser two evil shit. But fuck Bill Clinton. Racist motherfucker.